Hello, 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 everybody. It is Pip here from queenpipcards.com and the Card Making Know-How membership. Hopefully you can all hear me. I don't have my phone tester here with me today. Sean's off working, so I can't actually have anyone check whether my microphone is working. So I really hope that you can let me know if you can hear me. We have Melly on already. Betty. Betty says she's currently got -2 and with a blizzard watch going on. Yikes, that doesn't sound good, Betty. And Sharon is here from sunny Lincolnshire. And I have to say, it's pretty sunny here too. I've had to put my, oh, hearing is great. Thank you, Betty. Oh, hi, Jane. Jane's here on Facebook. Lovely. Thank you. Oh, smashing. Thanks, guys. It's brilliant. It just makes me so relieved that you can hear me okay. We have a glorious sunny day here today. I feel like it's the evening already because I've been up since 6 o'clock because Sean's going off to work somewhere miles away from here. So I've been busy, and I'm absolutely, I have to tell you, I'm pretty tired because this weekend was our weekend retreat. So hi, Cecilia, you can hear us as well. Cool, that's brilliant. And Joe's on, and it's sunny in Pembrokeshire. Wow. No rain in Wales. Amazing, Joe. Well done, you. And she's on holiday from work. Yay. I know we've got lots of people on holiday from work this week and next week here in the UK. So if you're on holiday, come in, chill, chat, relax, chat with each other, get to know each other, get your craft stuff out, craft along with me. We're going to do cards with sweet animals, and the reason why I want to do these today is because we've just spent a weekend playing with these amazing products from Stampin' Up. Where are you? Is that better? Yeah. So this is Playing in the Rain stamps and die set, and it's so cute. It's got this lovely little rabbit on there, which is my favorite. And a lovely little turtle as well. Oh, Betty says she's been awake since 4. Okay, well, I was up at 4, then went back to bed again. That's far too much information for this time of the day. Okay, so I was going to show you some of the things that we got up to at the weekend. Would you like to see what we did at the weekend? Hi, Jackie. Oh, look, Jackie's here as well. Hello. And Nola. Oh, yes, my hair. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, my hair, it's got its pink going back on again. What do you think? Do you like it? I love it. I love it. I think finally Pip's back in the house again. She's been away a little bit because I was like cutting my hair and getting it all the colours out and just gone so that I could go ready back into my fantastic colour. Nola loves it. That's good. Thank you, Nola. Hi, Tracy. Lovely to see you too. Right. So do you want to see some of these things from retreat? Jane was at retreat, so she doesn't need to see any of them. She had a fantastic weekend with us, crafting away. Hi, Lisa. So, but I figured you might want to see some of them. Now, they're all pretty much going to be face-to-face reveals because I got a bit carried away. So Alison and I do the designing between us. That's my friend who is my admin in my public group. So a big shout out to Alison if you're in my public group. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Alison helps me design all my projects, and then she helps me run the weekend as well. So we had lots and lots of fun, and I was supposed to be doing the stamper stack, okay, which is normally just flat cards, and we make lots and lots of them. Hi, Julie. That's brilliant. Good that you're here. But I got a little bit carried away. So the first project of the weekend, just to warm people in, like warm them up gently and get them in, was my box fold card, my pop-up box fold. Okay. And then we thought, well, I kind of got a bit carried away, really. And then we did a pop twist fold. Ta-da! One of those, which I know some of you know how to do. And then my stamper stack, which was supposed to be a stamper stack, ended up being 4 fun fold cards. So there's this one, and you undo it. If I can just undo that. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. So you undo that, and you flick it open, and there's a lovely little turtle inside. So we did that one, and then we did this one. I think this one is one of my favorites. It's just such a simple card, So they were kind of not, they were not like really hard fan folds. They were just, you know, simple ones. This one you've seen before. Oh, I've got something stuck there. What's that got glue on it? This one you'll have seen before. It's, oh no, that's upside down. It's my book fold. We've done those before on here. And then this was a new one for me as well, which was this little rabbit in the front, and you open it up and it's got a lovely saying, and then you open it up and it's got flowers inside, and obviously they could make it all different. And then we had our piece de resistance, which I think everybody loved the most, and I loved the most too. And this is I told Alison, go make me a sampler please, so she did, and this is what she came up with, which I think is gorgeous. So we had a couple of chats about it, about what the kind of things we wanted. But that just was going to sit in a 12 by 12 frame. It's going to go up in my shed in Packing and Palace. But isn't it just so cute? So cute. So that's what we did over the weekend. If you want to know how to do all of those projects, then my spring retreat tutorials are now available for purchase on my online store. Not on my online store for Stampin' Up, but on my tutorial store. So if you've never been on my tutorial store before, it's very simple. You just go queenpipcards.com/tutorials, and in there you will find the entire spring retreat available for you to purchase. So if you feel like you've missed out and you're like, oh, I want to know how to do that, you can go and buy that. So I thought we would do a couple of other cards today featuring those gorgeous stamps. And I thought we would just have a little bit of a chat about them, see what you thought about them. Oh, we've got lots of comments going on here. Hold on. Oh my goodness, loads of comments. Okay. Joe started off with OMG. Sue was there. She said, fantastic weekend. Thank you, Sue. It was great, wasn't it? It was fantastic. Thanks, Lisa. Hi, Bevy. Morning. All the way over from Florida. Good morning. They're all gorgeous. And Nola says she'll be there Monday. Can't wait. Excellent. You're going to go and have a look at the tutorials on Monday. That's fab. All righty. So if you want to know how to purchase those again, it's really simple. Tutorials. If you go to my homepage, it's pretty easy. There's a shop button, and under there you can buy tutorials. And if you're fancy coming along, I do online retreats with my friend Katina, and I do in-person retreats with my friend Alison. If you want to know anything about them, you can pop over to my website, queenpipcards.com. And if you do /retreats, you'll be able to go to my retreats page. I've just had it all updated, so it's very simple. There's the online retreat version, which is live, and you can come online from the US and the UK. But if you're outside of the US and the UK, please contact me. We are looking to see how we can take it further afield, so please do contact me, because I might be able to do a price for just an online. I have a price for an online version after the event, so don't panic. And if you can't come to my in-person retreats, again, I have an online version available through tutorials after the event, but you really want to come along to both of them live. So either online live or in-person live, because that's how you get the most fun and the most community and the most chatting amongst people and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that was a little mad recap of the weekend retreat. Oh, someone says finally made a live. Hello. I don't know who you are, but hello. You need to tell StreamYard that it's okay for you to for them to have your name. Okay, and the way you do that is you go onto streamyard.com/Facebook and say yes, and then they'll know who you are. Okay, so but I will go back and check all the comments on Facebook later. Sue says she's off down to the range to get a frame for a beautiful card and her frame, etc., that she made. Oh, it's Danielle. Yay. Hi, lovely to see you from the membership. Excellent. Oh, we've got lots of members watching today. That's brilliant. So there we go. That was all a bit of a madcap recap. Would you like to now see some crafting? Shall we make some sweet animal cards? I mean, they are all sweet animal cards, and you can make them and, you know, get the tutorials and make them, and that's fine. But I thought I'd make some simpler cards today. Hi, Paula. Oh, she's catching me live too. Woohoo! I thought I'd make some simpler cards today, just to show you how amazing these cute animals are. And then Meredith's joined us as well. Good. And then at the end of this, I'll give away a card. Might give away one of my retreat cards. Never know. Yeah, I might do that. And we're going to give away a card. And then I'm going to tell you about all the exciting stuff that's coming up, because there's a lot of stuff coming up at the moment. It's just a mad whirlwind in Stampin' Up. But I want to teach you something today as well. So I always aim to have a learning element as part of my card making classes that I do on here. So let's go hands down. Let's put my lights back on. Ooh, there's that one. And let's put this one on. There we go. Right, so here's the stamp set, Playing in the Rain. Oh no, that's a bit bright. Oh no, there we go. Let's move that over a bit. So here's the stamp set, Playing in the Rain. And Taz, you've joined us. Yeah, you're a bit late, honey. You just missed all the fun we had at retreat. But that's okay. We will you can recap later. You can replay it and watch it later. Alrighty, so here are the dies, and the dies are so cute. So cute, because they do all kinds of different things. So I want to use this die today. There we go. And probably this one and this one. I'm going to show you something with this one. Yeah, I'm going to be using quite a few dies today. Okay, and then we'll probably we might need these ones. So let's get those out as well. Oh, and the little umbrella, that's cute. Right, okay, so basically we're going to use all the dies today, pretty much. So I need to go and get my little mini cut and emboss. I've also got my colours here. Let me show you what colours. Go and grab them from your store or shelves or wherever you keep them. I'm just going to put these in my little metallic magnetized tray so I don't lose them, because you know that happens. So we've got Flirty Flamingo, Old Olive, Balmy Blue, Cajun Craze, and Mango Melody. Aren't they gorgeous? What a lovely collection they are. Okay, and then because we're using blends, of course, what do we need with my blends? You're always going to need your memento if you're using blends. Blends, I've got exactly the same, except we don't have a Mango Melody one. So I've got them all, and I've added Daffodil Delight instead. Hey, we've got somebody on from South Africa. Hello, hello, hello. Now, I'm trying to think who that might be. You need to tell StreamYard that it's okay to have your name if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, then you need to go here to streamyard.com/Facebook and say it's okay. Yes, you can share my name with StreamYard, and then we'll find out who you are. Yes, this magnetic tray, they're so easy. I got it on Amazon. Again, if you go to my website and you just click on shop, then there's a whole lot of links underneath there that will help you get to my various things. And I've got a page called Queen Pip Recommends, and the link in here to Amazon is on there for that, and various other things. Okay. I'm going to go with the mini. Let's go with the mini so we don't take up masses of room. So I've got my mini. I won't be able to do any embossing, but I can show you what we did emboss. So that's cool. Let's move those over there so that I can hopefully still get to them. Right, so let's move these out of the way. So let's start off with the cardstock. So the colour of this, where are we? Cardstock and papers. So the colours that we used are the same type of colours, you know, all of these: Balmy Blue, Flirty Flamingo, etc., etc., etc. All of those. So we've got that to use if we need it. And then there's the paper. Now the paper is gorgeous. Let me show you. I can show you 5 sheets. I can't show you 6 sheets because I've used one of them completely because I used them on the pillow gifts, which I now realise I forgot to take pictures of. Oh, I'm so hopeless. So yeah, so I made beautiful little pillow gifts for everybody, and they all had one of them had a little one of the little animals. So I'll show you before in a minute. But you can see, can you see it's got like this shiny bit on it? Time here is 10 to 1 in the afternoon, 12:48 p.m. So can you see that shininess? It's like it's already been embossed, clear embossed. Okay. Hi June. So this is one of the pieces. You can recognize this. This was the frame piece that we used. Then this is a cute animals, and look again. Can you see they're all shiny? Oh, shiny, shiny, shiny. So cute. Now these need to be hand cut out, but we did quite a lot of fussy cutting. Then again, we've got shiny umbrellas. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. And again, this umbrella you can cut out with a die. So one of these, the pink ones can be cut out with a die, but the rest have to be hand cut. Then we had a bit of a moody background, and this was the background used for the frame, which was then covered by the Cheerio paper. Came out quite well, I think, looking like that. And then there was one that was full of animals. And when I say animals, I mean animals like this size, full size animals. So you can see this is a page, and we've got bits chopped out of it. And there's another rabbit. I don't think have I got the fox? Oh, I do. Here we go. And here's the fox. There we go. So it was an entire 12 by 12 made up of these adorable little creatures. So I thought, well, we can stamp and colour, but I can also show you how these literally just die cut out. So we'll cut out a couple of these just to get us on our way. And you might have other things, you might have other animals and you're not quite sure how to use them. So I'm hoping that this class today or video today will help you, just give you a bit of inspiration on how to use the animal stuff that you already got. We've done quite a lot of animals recently. We did rhinos, didn't we, the other week? That was fun. Love a rhino. And I don't think we'll be finished with animals, quite frankly, in the near future, because I love them. Now, this one doesn't cut out the puddle, but on one of the cards, I suggested they fussy cut out the puddle and add it underneath, because I think it adds something to have that rabbit stamping in the puddle. He looks cute doing that. Okay, so I'm just whizzing these through, and I'm going to run these through my little mini cut and emboss. I apologise if it shakes. There we go. So you just slide it in one end. If you've never done any die cutting before, never seen any die cutting, wonder what it's all about, it's this. You put your dies in, sandwich it between plates, run it through this snazzy little machine. You can get big ones. This is a Stampin' Up mini cut and emboss. I love it. And then the die basically through pressure cuts the paper. So the little images then just get cut out. And it could be paper ones that are printed, or it could be ones that you have stamped and then coloured and then die cut out, which we might do that too. So just take this one as well. I love this little Mr. Fox. He's so sweet. I mean, the rabbit's sweet as well, but I think this fox, I don't know if it's a she fox or a he fox. I think it's a he fox, but he's happy with a pink umbrella, and I respect him for that. And can you see that his coat and hat are still shiny because of the stuff that's on them? Okay, so that's those. And then the other thing I want to tell you is do not get rid of your edges. So on the paper, you'll see that there are some that are not quite all there in the nicest possible way. They're not all there. Some bits of them are missing. But don't worry about that. Just position your die as if it's going to go over the turtle normally. Okay, bring it down. Make sure that it's all in. And then you can just cut half an image out. You don't have to have all of it. Like that. And then we can warp him through there as well. Like so. And then we can just pop him out like that. And see, he can be used on the bottom of a card or just popping out from behind a label, which is exactly what I'm going to do with him. So don't waste any of your paper. Okay, even the little flowers that are on here, you can cut them out in a variety of ways. So you can either hand cut them out, which we will do in a second, or you can even die cut them out with your smallest dies and just cut out the flowers. Don't they look cute? So I'm going to use some of these in various bits. Now I can't do my embossing here because I don't have my big machine, but this suite comes with this embossing folder called Raindrops, and it embosses these beautiful raindrops onto this card, which look great. So I want to use that piece too. Susan says, I remember our last paper party, we had some of that paper. If I'd not seen that paper firsthand, would not have bought. Yeah, I know. That's the beauty of paper party as well. You get to see everything. And I'm going to tell you a little secret now. I think I'm going to go back here for a second. I think you're going to need to come to paper party to really appreciate the papers that are in the next catalogue that comes out in May. The first reaction to these papers from some people have not been like, wow. I don't think they have the wow factor of the papers that are in the mini that we've just got now, and that runs out at the end of April. But I can see some amazing things to do with these papers, and so can my friend Katina. So we're taking it as kind of our mission to show you how good these papers can be. So that's just a little bit of an aside, and now we'll carry on with our program. So we'll come back here. Okay, put the lights back on. Right, just saying, I think they're lovely, but I can see why some people at first glance might go, they look a bit, maybe a bit drab, maybe a bit, So personally, I think they're marvelous. Right, let us go with, let's do this. This is a thick piece of basic white. Just going to cut myself a card base and then fold that in half. Make sure we've got that. Might as well do the other one while I'm here. Always do that. And then you've got a stack of card bases ready to go. Might even do a Malamambo. I mean a Mango Melody one as well. Let's do, although I like that as a matte layer. Let's do an Old Olive. Here we go. I'm thinking already ahead of time what we're going to do. Try and make 2 or 3 cards this afternoon. Are there lots of new papers? Yes, Joe. There's going to be 12 new papers. Technically 11, but we're adding one in, which we think you will like to play with, because there's a speciality paper that we think will be really interesting to play with. So we are going to do it based on 12 papers, and I'll be doing all the pricing and measurements. I'll be doing all the pricing up this week, so that then I can tell everybody how much it will be, and I'll be able to open bookings for paper party because I want to try and keep the prices down as low as I can. Now, that leads me nicely into another little sneak peek information for you. And that is that prices are going up. Okay, so we're going to have a price rise on all things. I mean, it's no different from anywhere else in the world, and everything else in the world. Everywhere you go, prices are going up. Stampin' Up try and keep their prices as low as they can, but sometimes, you know, they have to put the price up. Paper is the biggest one. I don't know if you've been trying to buy any kind of paper from anywhere, but the price has been going through the roof due to supply, lack of supply, lack of getting stuff around the world, and all that kind of stuff. Still, even today, this far along, and also people, it costs a lot of money to run the machinery. In terms of electricity and fuel to run paper mills. If you think about it, they've got to heat the water up, they've got to chop the wood up, pulp all the fibers, they've got to do all of that stuff whilst and then they've got to run the electricity to run all the rollers and get it all flat. And you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in terms of how you make paper that basically is linked to the fuel prices. So if you think about it from that perspective, it's really no wonder that prices have been rising for paper all around the world. So we're going to try and keep it as low as we possibly can. That's our mission. We're going to try and keep it as low as we can and not put the prices up too much. So I'm going to look and see, like, I won't be including envelopes for sure, because that just increases the more paper prices. Yeah, so we won't be doing that, and we'll just try and keep it as low as we can. Okay, so I'm just having a look here. What have I got in my little label collection? I don't think I've got anything Cajun crazy. No Cajun crazy, that's okay. Right, I quite like that. I quite like this, and then I quite like putting on a label that he can be popping out from behind. See that? But we need to do something here. So, although it's got daisies, we could do daisies. Look at that, I like this. Let's do this. This is called background repetitive stamping. It's also a, can also be called, what's the word I'm looking for? Watermark stamping. If you do it with Versamark, then it's known as watermark stamping. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to stamp it in the same color as the background. Okay, and I want to start in the middle. Oh no, okay, that Mango Melody is needing re-inking. Let me get the other one out. I took both with me. Let's see, this one is also looking a little dodgy. Let's see how we go. That's a bit better. Okay, we won't worry about that. Between friends. Now this also needs re-inking, and I have a feeling that this is why this Mango Melody colour is going, because it's not great at holding ink in the pad. It's something to do with the making of it, I think. That, like the colour, the ink. What am I talking about? Something in the ink is not great at holding on the pad, and it just seems to fade and go all kinds of weird. So this ink is retiring. So if you've got it, you've got it. If you haven't got it, don't worry about it, because it's going. And then I'll do this. So you've got just like a shower of flowers behind this. It's not the best stamping in the world because I'm doing it quickly, but it doesn't really matter because it's a background. So, oh, it needs a bit up there. Hold on. Don't miss out. I can't change directions now because everything's going the same direction, but try not to miss out anything at the top. There we go. And then you start seeing all the bits on the side that are missing. Oh, look, just had a little flower in there. Woo! And then you drop your ink pad on yourself. Somebody said, where's Lindsay? Lindsay said, Lindsay said, how do you never get dirty? Well, Lindsay, see, I do. But the way I get around that is I've got myself a little microfiber cloth. I spray it with our Stampin' Mist, which I use for my ink scrub, what gets all my stamps nice and clean. And I use it to get my hands nice and clean. So if you're using water, you can use water, but the spray, the mist, Stampin' Mist certainly gets it better. And then when I wash my hair tomorrow, that'll all disappear. I'm not going to wash my hair again today, but when I wash my hair tomorrow, that will all disappear, because your hair gets inside all of the little pores and like fingerprinty bits, on your hand, and it helps to just clean that ink off. But keep going until you get no more on your microfiber cloth. And once you get no more on your microfiber cloth, then it's a job for your hair to do the next day. If you don't have any hair, wash the dog or the cat, although you might get a bit more red than you plan to on that. Right, anyway, so there's a quick tip on how to get it off your hands. Hi, Alison. Oh, you just joined me when I throw an ink pad all over me. It was better before, I promise. We've shown off all the projects. They're all very, very, very pleased and happy with the projects. They think they look amazing. So that's good. So we've got our lovely little background. Can you see that better now in that light? Like so. And then we've got this balmy blue, because we needed a contrast, and I don't want to go can't go green because he's green. And then he's chopped out the papers, and then we just pop the banner on like that. And then we need the words. So what should we use? Where's the stamp set gone? Oh, there it is. I like Oh Happy Day, but I don't know that that's going to fit in there. No. So we've got Rainy Days Are Better With You, which is nice because he's giving somebody a flower. So I kind of like that one. So let's do that one. If you didn't like that, you could do Happy Birthday, Thank You, all that kind of stuff. And then just to match it all around. Oh, Julie's just done what I just did. You also have inky hands. See, I think it shows you're a good crafter. You got inky hands. But most of the time, I manage to keep my hands quite clean, and sometimes I just go and throw things out all over me. It just depends. I'm tired today, so that doesn't help. Okay, and then if you wanted to jazz it up a little bit more, you could add some of this beautiful white and blue ribbon. So we could have that kind of coming behind where the label's going to go. So we'll just add this here, like this, bit of Stampin' Seal. That gets it attached. And I want the blue at, oops, stop it. I want the blue at the bottom. And it's going to be about there by the time, yeah, that'll look right, I think. By the time we add that. Get it straight, whiz it over, chop it off. There we go. So that's that. That can go on there now. Oh, Betty says real red is her downfall. I know, that is a dreadful colour for trying to get off your hands, or cherry cobbler, either of those two reds. Whoops. Oh, look, I'm throwing everything today. What is it with me and today? I'm tired. I think that's what it is. My coordination's not what it is normally because I'm tired. There we go. Let me have a swig of tea so I don't throw that over me in a minute. Meredith, thank you. Pigment. That was the word I was looking for ages ago. Yes, the pigment doesn't work well. I don't think there's something in that pigment that isn't working well over time. And it can be down to lots of different things, you know, how it's stored, what you if you re-ink it, apparently with a different re-inker. So like if you buy the re-inker at the same time as the ink pad, then apparently that gives less likelihood of the ink batches being different, because they've had to change supplier sometimes of ink materials, you know, the stuff that goes into their inks to make the inks. So that can also cause a problem apparently. Anyway, that one is for sure a main culprit of mine for being a bit dodgy, and it's retiring, so that's I'm not too bothered about that. Right, that's that one. I think I'll put him, I'm going to put him up. He needs to go up, don't you think? He needs to stand up, and the paper's thick enough to cope with it. Right, the paper's good enough to have him stand. Might want to put just a little one on his oh, where have my minis gone? Oh, have I run out of minis? No, I can't possibly run out of minis. No, okay. Oh, thought I'd run out of minis then. Put a little one on the flower like that. Hey. Oh, we've got all different colours coming in now that are causing people issues with making them get ink everywhere. I love it. So that's going to go about there. I kind of want to move a little bit so he's a bit more central in there. It almost has to be over that side. There we go. So Jackie says Blackberry Bliss. Oh yeah. I love this. I love that. Doesn't matter how careful she is, she's going to get it everywhere. Fantastic. And then Joe's, I don't mind dropping the pad on me, but when I drop it on the card, oh yes, I've done that before now. In fact, I did that before live once and still managed to save the card. So that was I was pretty impressed with myself for doing that. Okay, that's going to go across there. So we need to just put them over there. And then Celine says, my daughter chose this selection for her London travel album. Oh, what a great idea. Oh, yeah. Scrapbooking with these would be amazing. Absolutely amazing, because they are so cute. And they're off here, there, and everyone. And quite frankly, with the raining and the umbrellas, it's perfect for England, really. Brilliant, brilliant option. And you're going to say to me, Pip, why haven't you put any at the top? Well, because that's going to be held up by the dimensionals that I've got on my turtle. So I don't need to have any on the top. It still won't be soggy middles. See, because he's been held up by that. There we go. All right, rainy days are better with you. Now, we can add some embellishments. These are the little daisy flowers that come with the suite. And these are carrying forward. Great news. So we're going to have daisies in our life for a while. Is that a sneak peek? Oh, maybe that's me telling you something I shouldn't. Yeah, well, whatever. So, and I like them because they're flat. So I'm not adverse, she says, if I can get my glue to work. Come on. This end's got a bit stuck up. I'm not adverse to sticking them up here if they're flat, because then they still won't. Oh, that's a bit soggy over there. Oh, I might have to put another one under there. Oh, I'm just going to put them everywhere. I love them. They're just so cute. You can fill the whole bit up here. I know you're all going like, oh my goodness, Pip, you've gone a bit crazy. I've gone a bit crazy. Do I mind? No. Crazy is my middle name. Okay. So we can put different size ones on here. So let's do that way. And because they're flat, they don't add any extra dimension to your card. That's so cute. And that one's a little, I mean, they're little neon, some of them. Quite like that. Oops. I'm going to put that little one there. Put a white one over here. And then a little white one over there. Aren't they just adorable? And they're sort of both sides, so it doesn't matter which way up you have them. They're so cute. Stick a yellow one up there. Stick another yellow one up there. That kind of went in a bit less random order than I was expecting. I might have to zhuzhy that up a bit. Hide that one a bit under there. And we'll finish off with a little tiny, I've got a little tiny white one. There we go. Little white one there, like that. It's now splattered with daisies, but it's quite cute. I like them, they're lovely. Might add one down here. It feels like it needs another one down here just to anchor it. I don't know why. Put one down there and another one up there. And you've got so many of them, quite frankly, it doesn't really, you know, I don't think you'd ever be able to use a whole pot, really. Look at that. So they're lovely. Although you would if you put them in a shaker card. Okay, so that's that one. Cute. Cuteness with lots of daisies. You like? Are they card daisies? No, they're not really made of card. They're kind of made of that, they feel not plasticky, but more like, almost like the FOMO clay, because they're soft. I don't know whether they say what they're made of. What do they make them? Doesn't say, honey. Doesn't say, so I'm not sure, but they're not they're not paper, but they're a bit more sturdy than that, so you can definitely use them in a shaker because they have got some, they've got like some depth to them, but just not very much. You see what I mean? Okay, so that's that. Next up, kind of like this, maybe this way, and we can have him in the rain, and we'll put some more paper behind. Let's use I didn't show you the other sides of the paper. Some of them are gorgeous. Look at this one. Isn't that amazing? Let's put that one on there. We can cut this down a bit or even leave it open a bit. I quite like it going over a bit, actually, like that. Meredith says, is the glue you use Stampin' Up? Yes, it absolutely is. We sell this. It's Tombow. Stampin' Up calls it what it says on the tin, multi-purpose liquid glue. And it's got two ends, a broad end that you can use to do big areas if you want to. I never use it. Well, that's not a lot. That's not true. Occasionally I use it. And then a tip end, which is cool and works very easily. Quite like that. I'm not sure if it's on the green or if it's on the white. Oh, it needs to be the white. There we go. Okay, so put that on the white. There we go. Raining, raining, raining. I kind of like that as an overlay, so it just comes over a little bit, not masses, but a little bit just over the edges. So we'll do that. Yeah, Betty says it's the best glue she's ever had. Absolutely, I 100% agree. It's fantastic. So Meredith, you can get that through Katina over there in the States, or my other friend over there in the States is Julie Damatio, Paper Pixie. So they're the two that I work with the most over in the US. Okay, so we'll do that. I'm just flattening the edges because I cut this paper the other way around and sometimes it gives it a bit of a lift. Okay, that we will put down flat because it has enough dimension on it anyway because it's embossed. Just to one side or over both? I think over both. Over both, just with a little bit of a, there we go, a little bit of an overhang on both sides. He looks quite good on his own, I think. He can stand alone. So we'll just dimensional. Oh, morning, Faye. Yes, replay will be available immediately, so that's cool. You can do that. Now, he is standing alone, and he is a bit of a bigger one, so I am making sure he's got enough dimensionals to keep him going. That should work. And then I might put a little one just on his foot. Oh, Nola says she gets the glue all over her hands, not the colour. Yes, that's also possible. Oh, I keep taking off the ends. Hold on. I'm having to put extra ones on because I keep taking off their lift in there. Taking off their fronts, their tops. Alrighty, let's do that. So what are you all up to this week? Anything fun for the Easter week? I've got 4 days off, but I will be here next Monday, even though it's a bank holiday, because we never go out on a bank holiday Monday because it's always too chaotic. So it's always crazy out there. So we're going to stay indoors, I think, next Monday. So I will be here live. Might be a short one, but we'll be here live. Or I'll be here live. I don't know about Sean. It depends on what he's up to. He might be here checking my sound, or he might be disappearing upstairs and doing something. Who knows? But generally, if he's here, he will be checking for me, which is nice. Now, I'm looking for, there we go, that size. That's what I want, because we can fit, oh, Happy Day on there. That can tuck in behind him like so. Oh, that's going to look cute. Okay. And then he can be in, what colour shall he be in? I mean, the words. What do we think? Cajun Craze? I think Cajun Craze. Doing nothing good, so you'll be here. That's great. Yeah, come watch. I hope everyone's going to be doing a bit of crafting. Oops, over the Easter period. That makes it a much better day if we're doing a bit of crafting. Okay, he can go in there. So to tuck under or not to tuck under? Not tuck under. Oh, that looks even better. Then we can still see the embossing folder. Yeah, might pop him down there. Oh, thanks, Melly. Melly says she likes the card. So that's cool. Yeah, we'll get his feet going. What did I do? How did I do to do that? About there-ish, I think. Yeah. Try and get that straight though, Pip, so it's not on the wonk. I think that's straight. There we go. And you have to press it a bit when you're doing it over. Oh, sorry, Meredith. Look, I've got comments going on. It's not a holiday in Canada, is it, Betty, next Monday? Yeah. And then I don't know what we can do. What else can we do here? Oh, I know what we need to do here. He might be holding an umbrella, but there might be some butterflies whizzing around his head as well. Or perhaps a little kite. I think I'm going to do the kite with the rabbit. I might do the kite with the rabbit. Let's just have a look here. Right, I'm just cleaning off my washi tape. I think that bit's definitely had it on its last legs. So I can get some more washi on my dies. Now I have one rabbit who is die cut from the papers. So we might do something with him, or I might just stamp a rabbit and then do something with him and colour him in. What's the time? Oh no, I think I'm going to... Okay, you're going to have to imagine the colouring in because I think I'm going to run out of time. So we will do the rabbit that's been die cut. Let's do that. But, you know, it's the same rabbit, just follow the same things. So for him, I wanted to add a couple of butterflies because sometimes you have butterflies even when you've got a little April shower going on. But when you cut these butterflies out, they're just solid shapes and they look a bit weird if I'm being completely honest with you. So I discovered that the best thing to do with that is to cut them out of paper. So if you cut them out of any of these papers, really, having the mottled look sort of changes them into looking more a bit like butterflies. So let's see what these I've done it on a different paper. Which paper did I use last time? Let me go and find that. But we'll do some this way and then see how these go. And then I'll do them. If they don't come out great, I'll do the other ones. You just need it's like a certain kind of look. Oh no, they look cute. Look at that. Right, cute butterflies. There's something about being done with a mottled look that makes them look great. I think, personally. Personal opinion. You can choose to differ, but I like them like this. All right. So we'll do some dies. Do a couple of butterflies. There we go. Because I think otherwise they're just a little bit too plain. Oops. There we go. But out of paper, they're looking good. Okay, and then I'm going to I've got a couple of, there are 3 clouds, but I don't know what I've done with the other cloud. I seem to have lost it. So we could put some clouds in the sky, do we think? No, maybe not. I think that might be a bit too much blue. Let's not do that. Let's just put the butterflies on. And then our final card will make our rabbit. And I'll show you some cool things you can do with him. So these can be flat to the card, like so. Or they can be dimensional. So this one over here like this. It's nice. There we go. So we've got some butterflies flying around his head. And then I'll put this one up on a dimensional. And you can just fit like one on each wing if you're careful. Cute. Aren't they cute? They look lovely. Not going to do any daisies on this one. Might add some shiny stuff. Let's have a look. What should we add? I'm really sad that sad that these are going. What am I going to buy Debs next? Dreadful. Let's add a couple of rhinestones. These champagne rhinestones are going too. Very, very sad about these because I like these. They make me smile, and because you can use them on pretty much anything and they kind of blend in. There we go. So I'll just add a couple of rhinestones and some little butterflies. And now the paper shines, and believe me, in real life the rhinestones shine too. Okay, so that's card number 1. Card number 2. Then to finish off today, very, very quickly, I want to show you how to put the kite together. So we're going to need these 3, and I'm going to need some little pieces of cardstock. I've got some cut off pieces of cardstock in my thingy here. So the green. What else have I got? What else? Oh, I wonder if we could do that. Oh, she says. Oh, I bet we could. In fact, I've probably got enough here for that. Yeah, do some of that. And then I've got, what else? One more colour Pip. What else do I have? I've got a bit of Mango Melody down here. That would be great. There we go. Okay, so first off, let's do the kite body in this. Okay, and yes, if I had my adhesive sheets, I would put them on the back of at least the tail of this because it's quite skinny. But I'm just going to whiz it through for now. So we'll whiz that one through. Normally I have all these things cut out for you, but I've been slack because I've been playing at retreat, so I don't. I'm very sorry. Okay, so that's that. And then we'll do the other half of the kite in green. And the other half of the kite is this weird looking, like two triangles put together. And it took me a while to work out how to put those together properly, but I figured it. What do we think? Do we think these are nice, sweet animal cards? I think they're pretty sweet animal cards. And then let's do this. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up my, I don't know if this is going to work. We'll give it a try. I'm lining up my pattern paper with this, so it's kind of even with the design that's on the paper, like so. And then you'll see what that is in a minute as well. I mean, you can probably guess, to be fair, but we can try. Oh, June says they're cute. You like the cards. Good. Okay. Yeah, I think they're sweet. Who doesn't love a nice little rabbit or fox or turtle? I mean, honestly. Surely we all love these. I'm going to tell you a couple more things in a minute as well. A couple of things, in fact, I can tell you while we're on here. So first of all, remember that the paper is retiring. Retiring lists go open at 11 p.m. UK time tonight. That will be whatever it is in your own local market. So make sure that you are on it with your local demonstrator, because the papers will go. Thankfully, the actual bundle is carrying forward. So don't buy that unless you really want to. I mean, unless you want to now, you can do, because obviously it just means that I can be using it. I'll use it again for sure. However, I would say buy it now, because it won't be a bundle in the new catalogue. It will only be standalone dies and stuff. Okay, so then to work out how to do the kite, you have to line up these two edges. So take it when it looks like this, with the big one on the left and the small one on the right. Turn it 90 degrees and it fits into your perfectly into your kite. And that's what gives your kite the two-tone colour that we all know and love. That clever? So easy when you know how. Really easy. And I should imagine that most kite dies are the same. So if you've got one, I'm sure that helps. Then I'm attaching my little... Actually, I'm going to do those afterwards. Let's do those afterwards, Pep. Okay, so now what shall I do for paper now? Because I've got my card. I kind of want to have him with him. And then he's going to be holding the kite. Now, he can either hold the kite behind with this hand, okay, or he can be holding the kite in this hand, which means then that you need to turn the whole card a little bit. So I think I'm going to go with this hand, like so, and then he can be like this, and then he's looking up at the kite and he's being all happy. Okay, we'll do that. Now, I haven't got anything on the background here. I could put a couple of raindrops, but I don't really want him to be in the rain. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put some clouds in the sky. Just a couple of clouds. So, okay, I've got questions coming in. Jane says, did you say the Playing in the Rain DSP was retiring? Yes, I did. It is on its way out. Because all the papers retire, every catalogue, so we can have new papers, so that we can do a new paper party with the new papers. So much fun. Here we go. So we'll put some clouds in the sky, like so. So there we go, just like that. It doesn't need to be any higher than that, because he's going to be on a lovely little bubble in front of the clouds, like so. He's going to have his little, oh, look at him, so happy with his little kite going up there. So what we'll do is we will do this flat. Got to start thinking now about how you want it to be actually working on the card. So we're going to do that flat like so. Okay. And then this is going to be up on dimensionals. So one in his ears, one in this ear, and then like this. Put that down. Ugh. Move it across a bit, Pip. Move it across. I don't want to go right into his hands though, because that's where the kite's got to go. So I might do a smaller one down there. A little one on his feet. Okay. I'll pop him in. There we go. Oops. And he can go down here like so. Looking very happy. This is going to go with dimensionals on it. Like that. Pop a little bit of glue down here. But not too much, because it's going to be up and down, if you know what I mean. Have it coming around there and then attached there. And then we can pop on a little, I call them bow ties, but they're little bows, aren't they, that go on the kite. Oops, she says, like so. There we go. Now, what you can do is you can do 3 if you want to. I'm just going to do 1, and I'm going to use one of the others like this, and I'm going to give her a little bow in her ear, like so. Looks so cute. So she whoops. Oh, I've got a sticky finger. There we go. So she matches her kite. So her kite has got a little bow on the bottom of it, and she's got a little bow on her ear, like so. And then we can pop a little sentiment underneath that. What do we have? We've got rainy days about with you. It's quite a big sentiment. I want something smaller than that, I think. So I'm going to grab my charming sentiments. What can we have? What can we have? What can we have? I've got hay there. That's nice. So tiny, so precious. Also cute. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I wonder if that would fit. Oh, it kind of would. It kind of would, because we can die cut this out. No need for fussy cutting. So I want to put that on white. So I'll get a bit of white. I'm not going to faff around and change the colours, which you can do. Calling it faffy. I'm just going to pick up the green. You could change the colours of this if you wanted to. You know what I mean? So you could have different colours in the of and all that if you were being clever. But I'm just going to do it as it is. And then, oh, where's my dies gone? Oh, hold on, I've got to find my dies. There we go. You get this set of dies, and there's another set coming which has more like this. So fussy cutting becomes a thing of the past, which, you know, I'm up for. I quite like that idea, so we don't have to fussy cut everything. So these just slide in here. The hardest bit is getting it so that you have got everything you need in the thing and you're not cutting anything off. So like, I think happiness, there we go, that needs to be down there. Wishing you a little S there. Right, let's pop that down. And then we will pop that through and we will have a little sentiment to pop on. And I'm overrunning. I'm sorry, I'm a bit late. Just over the hour, I think. But then we'll need to do, we'll pull someone to win a card. So if you would like to be in the draw to win a card, then you need to just comment and make sure that StreamYard knows who you are. And as long as you can put a comment so your name shows, then you'll be in the draw to win a card. And I'm going to give away one of the cards. I'm going to give away one of the fun folds from Retreat. So, you know, if you came to Retreat and you win, you'll get something different. Because obviously you already made your own. You don't need another one from me. But if you didn't come to Retreat and you win, then I will give you one of my cards from Retreat. And remember that you can find everything to do with my retreats that are coming up in the next few weeks and months by having a look here. And if you want to have all the tutorials and everything that came, everything that we did in this last retreat and in fact the retreat before, then you can just head on over to tutorials and you can find them there. And they're available to purchase now. Okay, so let's pop that on. Another one there, another one just in there and in there. Perfect, look at that. Lovely. I love how they've been designed so that they fit the dimensionals. Isn't that good? So clever. Hello, somebody from Facebook has just joined us. So you need to make sure that StreamYard can see your name. At the moment it says just Facebook user. So just make sure that StreamYard knows how to see your name. And for that, you just go to streamyard.com/Facebook and then it will let you in and it will show you how to do that. Oh, it's Laura. Hi, Laura. Excellent. So I'll pop that on here. There we go. Maybe a little higher, just a little higher. So it's got a bit of a better border around it. There we go. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays with a little kite. And then we'll put some little rhinestones again, I think. Pop these in. We can put, let's have a look. Let's get these out. I don't think I've got any flirty flamingo ones. No, I don't think I have. So I have to be champagne. That's okay because they kind of change colour, as I said, with whatever it is that they're on. So I'll put one there. Then we'll draw attention to this little bow here because that's been kind of unseen, like so. And that I think will probably do. And you can add Wink of Stella if you want to the kite. That gives it a little bit of a shine. So it makes it look like it's a bit shiny up there. So let's do that. Or you can add them to the clouds. It's up to you. I'm going to do it to the kite. There we go. Love adding a bit of Wink of Stella because it's always good to have a bit of extra sparkle on your cards. Lovely. Look at that. So now, can you see? Look how glittery that is. It's so cool. Okay, so we'll pull a winner in a sec. But before, let me show you what we've done today. So we've made this one, and this one. There we go. So a bit of background stamping, showing a bit of embossing, how to use you can use your dies with papers. You don't have to just use them with cardstock. And then the little wear bit and showing you how you can use that, the little bows and stuff. It's come nicely, I think. And then, of course, go back to the beginning. If you missed the beginning, then go back to the beginning so that you can see the cards and all the projects that I did at retreat, because you never know, you might just want to grab yourself a copy of those tutorials because they are pretty special. And don't forget, they're all in both A4 for everyone else in the world and in letter size card sizing for everyone in North America. So you get imperial measurements with letter size card, and you get metric measurements with A4 card. Don't mix them up. And that way the tutorials work for everyone. Thank you, Betty. That's so nice. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Yeah, that was so lovely of you. Thank you so much. Right, let us let's do a giveaway. Let's do this. Let's present my screen, share. That one. There we go. Haha. Right. And, I think I've shown that these are great for both, adults and kids. So, because I think they're for everyone. I don't think they're just for kids or just for younger people. I'd certainly like to receive one like this. Okay, we've got 21. Can you see my screen? Yes, you can. We've got 21 entries into the draw, so I'm going to draw that now. 21 people individually have commented. I love this bit because I love giving away prizes and surprises to people. So who's it going to be? Jackie! Hey! Fantastic. Congratulations, Jackie. You're a winner. Let's take that off there. Let's come back over here. Thank you. You love the first one. Well, you're a winner. Would you like the first one? Maybe I'll send you both. Who knows? Look out for some happy mail from me in the post. Smashing. Thank you. Thanks, Faye. It is easy, honestly. And I've done all of these from scratch. That's the thing. So you've seen me make these all from scratch, literally cutting the cardstock, cutting the cards, doing everything. These ones are super easy to do. And you could change this up. And if you don't have the Stampin' Up paper, you could change it up and put it whatever you have. This one, again, you could change that up with anything that you have at home that would make a cute card with an animal. So I just want to give you some ideas that you can use, and hopefully I inspire you to create some cards with some super cute fun animals and have some great times. So the other news that I wanted to let you know was, first of all, that the retirement list goes live tonight at 11. Secondly, that we have a colour refresh. So that means that we're going to have new colours. And thirdly, that if you join the team, the Stampin' Up team from tomorrow, so you become a Stampin' Up demonstrator under my group, you can choose all the new colours and all of the new products in your starter kit. So that might be something that you're interested in. If you need a lot of crafting supplies and you want to, get some stuff, you'll be able to buy these, and you'll be able to, apart from the papers, because I think they might have retired by then, but you never know if they're still around tomorrow morning. You can't buy any new stuff until after 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So don't try, and if you're a demo, don't try and put your pre-order in with your retiring list, because they start at different times, or at least they do here in the UK. They might be different in other places, but here in the UK and Europe, we don't get the new catalogue stuff for our pre-order until 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. So retirement list tonight, pre-order tomorrow, join the team tomorrow. If you want to join with me, it's all up on queenpipcards.com. And I will see you next week. Even though it's a bank holiday here in the UK, I will still jump on and do a live. And I would love to see what you've been up to over Easter. Did you do the slider? I've seen loads of slider boxes from last week out there, and I gave one to Alison this week. So if you haven't had a look at that, then check that out too. Check out any of my other videos. Just have some fun this Easter and craft. Get some time for you to enjoy what you want to do. And I will see you here, same time, same place next week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care for now. Bye-bye.